There. Howdy, partners. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome to Skyrim. That was it. I couldn't think of a name then for a minute. Right, it won't be long. I just got to check it's coming through. You know, you always got to check, haven't you? Just to see if we got a picture, whether it's live, and keep an eye on the chat as well. But I did actually advertise this one. You know, I'll give you a little bit of time. Not a lot, but we're going to start off as see, this is just a one-off bit of fun on a Sunday afternoon. You know, I thought, yeah, I saw a little bit of fun on Skyrim, so I like playing, and we're going to play as Link from the Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and all the other Zeldas. Bosmore, because that's it's got ears, not live. So I've done him in a likeness, which I think is a likeness of him. And we're going to start from here, from where you first start the game in the Legend of Zelda. Ready? Now it starts extremely fast. I don't want those race, so I'll quit those. If you just get rid of one or two mods, it doesn't break them. But if you get rid of a whole ton of them, it's liable to corrupt the save. But if you keep on trying, you may over 5, 6, 7 times of attempting to load that save, you may get it finally to load. So don't give up. Right. Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Link. Wake up. Hang on. I knew it'd go wrong. Right, let's have a look at him first. Something to do with Link. You know what he is. He's a hero. Right, let's see. He generates how he can perform Arcade's rites of the dead, slay the dead. Oh, well, I don't know if that's China's Link, is it? So let's try Oriel. Abandon the mortal world of the mistake. The king of the gods challenges as elven children to attain perfection. Learns all skills faster. I suppose that could be a good one. That would do. Link. Oh gosh. Wake up, Link. 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 Oh god. So I think it's a pretty good like this. I mean, what do you think? I mean, it's not a bad Link. It's not a bad one of Link, is it? Yeah, and we just, come out of the shrine down there. So we just come out of the shrine. We just pull back the camera. I'm going to do this on Skyrim. Only do this on Skyrim. And we just got our plain clothes that we got out of the chest. And I don't know if we've got anything like weapons. So we got no weapons. We got nothing. So obviously, if we run into enemies, we're up the paddle. And Zelda has called us. And we stride forth on our village towards, we've got to save her from the castle. Now, we've got a beautiful map here. Now, this is with all the texture mods on that you could dream of, This is the highest you can get on a Series X for quality. Although you can swap out some of the, kind of building ones for another one. Noble is another fine one. Noble, which is what this one is. There's also some other ones that also retexture buildings and stuff. So this is one of my ones that was recommended. So it looks like we're going to try and make our way to Volcreath. Okay, and we're way over here. If we encounter anything, we're dead practically. So this would be a struggle to get there. All right. So we've got to avoid everything. Link. Link. Make your way to the point marked on the map. Okay. And this is the training area, of course. The training area. So we'll make our way there. We'll say we've got to avoid all kinds of enemies, anything vicious. We've got to keep away from that now. What is that? What is that? Oh wow, there's a shrine. Well, I'm going to read that. Well, give me an enchantment. And yeah, I suppose good I did have that. And a couple of flowers, probably left by Zelda herself. And we can read out off the dragon. So it's a nice, pretty start. I didn't expect it. Yeah, because, you know, Zelda was very much inspired by Skyrim. Sorry, the Breath of the Wild was very much inspired by Skyrim. Let's not get it wrong. You know, Zelda came first. So we'll try and get down here. Oh no, this could be a dodgy area. I mean, I'd probably die just getting down here, to be honest. Don't know if Link can... I mean, you can climb anything. You know, I'll prove it to you. You can climb mountains. We've lost a little bit of our grip that we had. So anything that looks like it could be an enemy, we've got to steer away from. So we've got to be very, very careful here that we don't get caught by anything. If so, we'll have to run our heart out in true Link fashion, although he never runs away from battle. Unless he's in trouble, of course, which is, you know, 1% of his technicality, character, whatever. You know, he might run away, but that's extremely rare and probably would never happen. So far, we've got this way. There's a hut there, I don't go anywhere closer. Oh no, there are some vicious wolves. Run! Link! Run for your life! Run for your life, something on your tail. Link! Make for the... If we could just get a full creep before we run out of stamina. Oh no! Don't look back. Then the villagers might save me. I could try punching them out. Oh no, there's wolves there as well. Oh, I don't think we're going to make it. Help! Help! All Creathians! All Creathians, is that what they're called? Are we anywhere near it? It's not an uninspiring start by Link, is it? You know, I wish I could travel there, to be honest, but there's no... I'd put me in a place that would be, you know, a good start outside. You know, because I couldn't find anything that looked anything like the inside of, you know, place that Link starts from. So, so this is just like a little one-off, hour and a half on a Sunday afternoon. A little bit of fun. Oh, grabbers. Run, Link. Run until your heart depends on it. It's the only time we'll be running in the entire game. If we can get into the Fall Reef, we'll be saved from instant death. We'll try climbing a mountain in a minute. You know, in true Link fashion. Oh, we're getting there. Oh, God, right, let's run. Getting down, of course, is a little bit tricky, but I'm sure Link can do it. He can climb every mountain, and he can probably ford every stream. Right, okay, we're safe. Oh, right, okay, so we're safe. We'll pick up a plant. Wow, as you can tell, we're out of breath. Look at that. It's the only time you'll see, you know, the only time you'll hear Link speak is when he's that tired. I think he's stuck in I think it's stuck on that, actually. Right, now, the reason why we're coming to Fall Creek is for a very good reason. Apart from, you know, getting away from a lot of horrible creatures that were about to rip our heart out when we've only just come out of the shrine. Well, that's the kind of shrine. So there's a reason why I'm going over here. It's because of something very special here, which might aid us at the start of the game. Okay. Right, so what we do is, if you have this particular mod, so it's Link's armor, right? You can come over to the back of Fall Creek here, to the river. So if you go to one of the entrances, it's the, hang on, so which end is it? Right, so here's Fall Creek, right? So you've got two entrances. You've got this entrance here, by Pine Goods, and you've got this end. If you go to this end, and you head, and you can see it's in fantastic detail because that's water there. And you turn, you know, where this building is here with, you know, logs being sawn off. Behind this is a chest, which has Link's gloves in it. So, and it gives us 5. So we could come back here anytime if we lose them. Now we've got 2 choices here. We have the Link Dark Tunic. So if you've played, you know, Breath of the Wild, or one of the earlier games where he was dark, you can have 2 choices where you can have this kind of dark armor as well. But we're going to go for the standard one. We've got some boots, typical Hylian boots. Okay. Then we got a standard blue one. All right. We've got standard green one. Okay, well, we don't get a blue one till later on, so we're going to go with the green. Now I know that, you know, it looks a bit iffy, but they give you plenty of these just in case you lose one. Alright, I think I took that. Well, hood, we don't necessarily have to wear that. And these are dark links, so you can be either dark or standard. So I'll take that one and keep that as a Christmas present. Alright, so now we have that. Let's put this on. So let's wear that. Wear that. I won't wear that. We'll wear a standard green one. And we haven't got any. Well, I'll put some miner's boots on, which is the only ones we got so far. Okay. Now we haven't got any weapons, and we only got that. We only got that. A couple of flowers, and a couple of books, and we've got enemy indicators, which we'll read. Right. I don't know what this does. Is that on or off? Alright, that's on. Right, okay. So, we go back. Display style. Yeah, so this is, you know, one of the mods I put on is it displays the enemy. Now, I find it sometimes don't work. So, we'll have to go with that. Right. Update, okay, so level calculated death, update expected help on MC at player's level. So actual, so it's a bit hard to tell which one's which. So actual health on the ground, what's that? On that. So on the ground or level calculated, so we'll do that one. So is it, I don't know what my chrono is, but I presume it's that, and it's on his head, obviously. Right, so I think that's it. I mean, I don't know if that's correct, but see, I don't know. Hang on, I don't know if it's enabled or yeah, it's the trouble. Well, it looks like it's enabled, so it's a bit hard for me to know because, you know, it's kind of, it confuses you. And, you know, and this is vivid weather, so we can put, you know, vivid weathers on. So we can have interior brightness. I'm going to put this up, yeah, so let's put up to 3. Yeah, put up to 3. Saturation I've got on high, so it's lovely and bright and sunny. Bloom we've got on normal. So this is what you get with vivid weathers. In contrast, we're just going to have it on normal. And moonlight, you know, we can have it on, say, high, just so it is, you know, a little bit brighter at night. Alright. So we'll set those, and now we can go, and then we can take that one off. Okay, so now we look a little bit. All right, I'm not saying this is perfectly matched to the, you know, but this is the best thing we got on Xbox at the minute is that. All right, so you know we got odd kind of boots there. So I know this is, you know, has issues with this, unfortunately, but it might be we got wrong boots on. Because there's 2 kinds of boots, so let's do that one. Yeah. I think the other one is like a different pair of booty wooties. And we don't need that anymore. Although we could have sold it. Yeah, we'll sell it. Pick it up then. Right, so here we are. So we're in. So we're safe. We're a Link. So we're about to save, you know, the princess. I don't know if she's actually here. Let's go to first person. Lovely miserable day for a Link to wake up. Oh, there's a nice lady there. And I'm a generally good person, so
Try
I'm not
not to judge Falkreath too harshly, visitor. The war has been hard on us. I'm sorry, I should really go now.
Okay, oh, that's fair enough. I mean, but Link's trying to help everybody, including the soldiers.
No lollygagging.
Okay, I don't know what lollygagging is, but that's a lovely shield you have there, mate. Do you mind if I borrow it? Right, let's see what's going on in the town. Anybody, needs saving. What, if anybody's got a sword, it'd be nice. If I could buy and sell stuff, it'd be nice, because we've got zilch at the minute. Excuse me, sir.
Steel's good, but loyalty's
Lord.
better. I'm loyal to Den Gear first and the Empire second.
Do you need any help around the forge? Because I could do with a
Yes,
weapon.
actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, by the way, what have you got
Blades,
for sale?
helmets. Pretty much anything
Yeah,
to
I know.
suit your needs.
All right, don't go to the thing I didn't buy stuff instead of selling it by mistake. Well, apparently got nothing to sell. Right,
See
all
me
right,
at my forge
I'll
if you
do.
need arms or armor.
Right, you said
See
a
me at my
dagger.
forge
You
if
gotta
you
do a
need
dagger.
arms or armor.
Iron dagger. So it's a good way of getting a weapon at the beginning of the game.
Decent weapon.
Is do that, and every single one of the smiths in Skyrim can actually teach you how to do this. It's just a basic tutorial. Sorry, I might went a bit doolally there. Sorry about that. And you can do this in any blacksmith person in the whole game. So it don't have to be Alvar, Lord or Alvar. It could be anybody. All right,
Only a hearty soul.
there you go.
travels the road.
Here's
Not
your
bad,
iron dagger.
But it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone
Well,
over there.
I've only just got out of bed. Although Link doesn't
Steel's
talk,
worth
so
every
I'll do the
second.
talking for him. But I think he's only just got out of bed. So obviously, he hasn't got around doing anything. That's the wrong one, Ray. Wake up. Forgot that. So we're just going to click on that and then craft it. Alright. Nice and simple, nice and basic. But this will give us a weapon.
The war bleeds,
and fight as
Skyrim.
wolves.
It bleeds or dry, and I think none of us are the better for it.
And
This
on
looks
top of
good.
my iron dagger.
You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Until next
Alright.
time.
You've given me... he's given me some leather, I think. Right, okay. Right, okay, so let's... Now, if you do that one, you got all these bandolier stuff where you got loads of pouches and God knows what. But go to this one and do leather. Alright, so we'll do a bit of leather. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to bring it to Lord. Son of Hod.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better.
I think he's a
I'm
brother
loyal
of
to
Hod,
Den Gear
actually.
first and the Empire second.
Here's the leather you wanted.
Good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a
Okay,
hide
I
helmet.
didn't know that.
Here's the rest of what you need. See
Right,
me at
okay,
my forge
hide
if you need
helmet.
arms or armor.
Alright, so what was it? An hide helmet. I wonder how many people have started this and they've forgotten what it was. And they've done the wrong thing. So anybody out there that thought, oh, hang on, was it an iron one?
Only a hearty soul.
We probably
travels
haven't
the
got
road
stuff
these
to do
days.
that, so you'd probably find out. Right,
So
here's a
hire you
hide
to be
helmet.
my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the
I
fit.
could do with the money.
Take this letter to the workbench over there. Good steel's
Okay.
worth every septum. Remember that.
Wow, it's a lovely looking workbench. Now, it's seen it in 1080p, but I can see it's in 4K, and it looks absolutely sharp as a nail. And we're going to craft that, see it goes up one. It's because we got crummy level. So when we're on a good level, that'll go up a lot. It could be one per level. I mean, I must admit, I've never worked
War
out.
bleeds, Skyrim. It bleeds or dry, and I think none of us
Yeah,
are
don't
the
go
better
on
for
about
it.
the war. I don't think Link wants to hear that.
You have
I've tempered
talent.
the hide helmet.
Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and
Right.
helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforge steel, huh?
Well, maybe I will. Now, I could sell that immediately to him and make some money, but obviously I wouldn't have a hat and a...
Only
And
inside the
blade.
gates. Much of Folkrith Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
Alright, well, I'd armour my horse.
See
But
me at my
I haven't
forge
got
if you
one.
need arms or armor.
Oh, that's very kind of you. So, have you got anything? No, you haven't got it. But he may, he may give us a present. You know, not going to give us a present. There's no, yeah, this one's slightly different than Riverwood. It hasn't got a table here with some, you know, because you've helped him out, he'll give you some presents. Okay. And I was noticing somebody who's hasn't played Skyrim, who's played, you know, Breath of the Wild, absolutely adores it. One of those that really, you know, slings their boxes and really loves the game. I suggested Skyrim because, you know, you can play as Link as you want with the mods, and you can even have Zelda in it. I mean, although, you know, I could have put Zelda in, but unfortunately, with all these graphical mods on, because I can see, you know, everything's texture different. See, it's more worn wood now. Look. See, it's more, you know, how'd you expect something that's been here for a while? You know, and when it's a bright sunny day, you'll see an even huger difference. And if you're watching this in 4K, which is not in 4K, unfortunately, you'll see a huge, massive leap in performance. Right, let's see what we have. I've already got a knife. So it's a bit like Link at the start of his adventure. You know, we're just down at basics. Now, this has got no armour either, so that could be a problem. So we might have to do something about that. I thought I was hoping it'd be armoured, but there you go. So yeah, we got literally zilch. Now we could eat this and unlock an ingredient, which I didn't know when I first played Skyrim that was a thing. I only found out part way through when I just started to notice somebody had discovered that. And I wish I hadn't seen it now, because it would have been nice finding out myself. So if I could do help somebody, maybe, yeah, I could earn some money. Hello, beautiful lady.
See those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Oh, right, okay. A lot of emphasis on curvinism there.
Welcome.
So let's go in here. So, you know, I'm done a Skyrim one for a little while. You know, so a little bit different. So, but we're not going to do the main story. What we're doing, this is just a little bit of fun.
Unless
Hello,
you
Thaggy.
intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
Oh, that didn't depress him at all. You said something about a burial.
Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished giving my old war companion
Ganon,
Beric
was
a
it?
proper burial by fire. Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground. Could you deliver
no.
the ashes to Runil, the priest of Arcay? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul.
Well, I'd
Thank
be
you.
honoured to do that.
All right.
A soldier of, you know, castle. What's it called? Hyrule Castle. Oh, nice little gentle song dance. Hello, Dengir.
Be mindful. My maid Tikla has been known to pass information to that pompous nephew of mine, Sidgeir.
What,
Well,
is
not
there a
against
plot against
me,
you then?
against all of Falkreath. Those imperial bastards are spying on every one of us.
Oh, I don't know if I
Last
want to hear
night I
this.
saw Laud the
swearing
blacksmith
like
writing
that
a
on-
letter. Probably
For a
sending
young
word to
lad like
Solitude and General
Link.
Tullius. Are you loyal to Skyrim? Break into Laud's house and get that letter.
Oh, I
Milk
could
drinker.
forget that. How do you know I drink
Mind
milk?
what you say. The Empire has ears all over.
Hello, Volga.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
You're not vulgar at all. Have you heard any rumours? Eh? Rumours of suspicious activity around Helgen, Legion Patrol. So I don't know what that must be something. Christian club or something? I don't know. She won't give me anything, obviously. So anyway, let's get off on our adventure. We need to find a sword or something, and we need to find a Hylian shield. But unfortunately, I couldn't fit the Hylian shield on because I've got so many mods, about 62 or something, with all these graphical mods. So it means I've got no room for anything else, plus a few additional necromancy ones. So, you know, I just don't know how I'm going to be able to do anything. But let's find where this mission was. Hopefully it's nearby. Oh, stop it. Oh no! Not Helgen. Okay, well, where's that? Hang on, let's tick that a minute and be easier to see it, wouldn't it? Oh, actually, that marker now I can take away. Because it's getting on my nerves. And it will confuse, clairvoyance no end. Right, let's see. Is he in the house? Not in there. So he's over here, probably. Or he's the other side of the mountain. Oh, no, he is here. Okay. Oh, he's down by the graveyard.
The
Oh, yeah,
god Arche was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life and death.
Don't all look at me.
Through the ebb and flow
I'm just
of this
Link.
cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia and all those who have left this world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of Aetherius. And may we one day rejoin
Please
them
like and
in
subscribe on YouTube, because I'll be uploading this to YouTube. And follow on Twitch.
Ghost is
a bit more
responsible for the
Skyrim.
cemetery here in Falkirk.
Excuse me.
I take...
I have a delivery.
Barrett's
Oh, there,
ashes.
Link doesn't speak, so we
He
do it
was
for
a
him.
good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'll make sure
No
he gets his
problem.
rights. Here. for your
Okay,
trouble.
I'm sure Link is very happy, aren't you, Link? Do you tend this alone?
Merciful Arche, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too
I know.
large. Ghost is my assistant. He helps me tend the
Ghost- oh, yeah,
headstones and
that's a
keep
nice
our
name.
cemetery clean, as befits a place
The
of rest.
member of the castle's army. Okay,
Life
well,
is
thank you
far
very
too short,
much.
my friend. Don't
Although
waste
Link
it.
wouldn't say it. Right, okay, I gotta go back to... Oh, that's done. Hang on, who was the guy that I asked? If I knew the guy that I asked, I could thank him. Well, all we've got on us is a dagger. Gonna make things a little bit tricky. I could put his hide helmet on, because at least that gives me 13 armor. Oh, that has actually got some armor. Ah, I thought that might have armor. Never mind. So it means we're in a... Yeah. Oh, sorry.
My husband
excuse
Matthias
me,
and I
lady.
tend Corpse Light Farm.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Are you
A
Matthias?
sad time. Our daughter,
Who died?
our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter.
A little bit of a slow start, isn't it? Okay, who did
Cindy.
this?
Came through as a labourer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the
Good
pit
work,
while we
Sam.
figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
I don't know.
I just
Right,
don't
okay.
understand what kind
Well,
of man
I'm
does
I'm
it.
off to go and find, see if I can find a sword or something. Kill somebody, See if we can get a little bit of adventure going, because we have to look for Zelda. If only I can find the way out of this large town. Or Link can find it out. He doesn't speak. He just literally, he just goes, That's it. He doesn't speak. Yeah, well, maybe one day they'll have a voice for him, but it'll be very difficult. How could you possibly voice Link? He'd have to be some tremendously overpowered, What's this? Oh, we have to. Yeah, I don't think we'll do that. I mean, that's not very Link-like, Yeah, I could try for the Helgun, I mean, probably get me fridge whooped. Oh look, there's trouble with the goat there. Yeah, the AI is not, the best you'll ever see in the whole world. I mean, come on. It was done in 2011, and they haven't improved much today, to be honest. The best AI I ever saw in a game was Breath of the Wild, but then I haven't played many games. Tell you what, let's say towards there. And hope that was in the right way. Because sometimes I actually put the marker down and it doesn't really show up in the right position. Oh, it is. So, we might have to, you know, this is a bit of a risk. Helgen, probably a dangerous place to go to. Might get attacked by vicious wolves, but we need to try and find some weapons. But we have to be very careful because we have no master sword, no nothing. Now, if I had some steel and more, I can make one. But unfortunately, we haven't got one. So we'll see how we get on. I may as well pick some flowers because, as you know, Link, in Breath of the Wild, you can cook meals and put all different ingredients together, and they have special effects. That particular flower, it has an effect. I'll prove that by eating it. We've already eaten it. Right, but we got one of these as well. So these are all around, Riverwood, this Falkreath, you'll find these. It's a good place to look, actually. So if we eat one of those, which is Marapatala, see, it restores magicka, see? So, when Link does a spell, I think he does a spell, does it? Although he can have a staff, Link can use a... Uh-oh. Oh dear, we could be in trouble now. There's a bandit area. Right, okay, we'll better run then, Link. You wanna cut him down? Watch out for the falling rocks! Link. Now you've only got a knife. It means he's at severe fault. This is how I do it. I just jump up here, Alright, so, okay, Link. It's gonna be tough! But can you do it with just your knife? Get a weapon and a bow. We'd be in with a shout. Yes! And we got a bow, we got a lockpick, a drink would be great. Armour. Must I love to wear the green one? We're going to wear this one, because at least this has got a bit of added protection. We'll have the dagger as well. Right. Also another one. And some more arrows. Right, so now, as you know, Link is, is also, he can, he's a sword and shield. Yeah, he's sword and shield. Yeah, well, I might use the other one. Sword and shield. So we've got to get this guy as quickly as possible. We've got to kill him. Now, could we try? He could kill us first. No, well done, Link. Soon you'll become the champion we all want. Now, he's very, very long food and money, all the rest of it. So this actually wasn't too bad a camp. Just a shame he didn't have a sword. What a shame. Nice little outback, little place out in the outback. Nothing really special, and not too difficult to beat them. And we can climb up and down mountains just like Link. Just got to watch out for falling rocks, which do look a lot better on here. See, even these. I've got the the Bethesda style rocks, which are nothing like that. So we're heading for. Well, I don't know if we get, I think that's a dangerous place. We would get some nice weapons if we could get through this. What do you say, Link? It's a bit of a tall order. Hello, the poor little animal. Well, as you know, in Breath of the Wild, he has to, we have got to survive as well. There's a little bit of survival as well. Not so much, you got to eat and drink all the time. Wow, it's fast, isn't he? But, you can take potions and things. So when you lose health and you get injured, you can increase it. So we can still do that in Skyrim. So I know this is a little bit of a dull start because we haven't got any kind of decent weapons. But of course we have got a bow now as a second weapon, which, he can use anything. So a hunting bow obviously is better. So we're going to put these two on. I know about that. We're going to favourite that as well. So these are going to be all our favourites. Alright, now those are just spare that we can sell. So we won't get a lot for it. So now that we've done that, we can push this up. This is now our number 2, because really we're sword and shield and a bow. which I've done many times. What's that? Visible favoured gear. What that does. Let's just put that on a minute, see what that does. And then the iron dagger is going to be number 1. Just want to see what the favoured thing is. Oh, he went right past us. Could have got him then. Oh, we got a chance of an elk! Oh, they're so fast. I could have shot him, I suppose, from long range, couldn't I? Oh, you never thought that one, Link. What, you know, why didn't you do that, Link? Yeah, it doesn't say much. Or anything at all. So, let's see if we can like take down anything with just a knife. No shield. But we have got a bow and arrow. And we haven't got motion controls, unfortunately. That motion never got through Parliament. Oh, you didn't like that one? I thought it was quite funny. Alright, here we go. It's case in point, although he's moved already. So there's no chance of me doing it now. Even with Link's prowess, we couldn't hit that with our eyes shut. I told you. So. Might have to go over here. Because, as you know, we can climb mountains. So the green stuff, you know, until we can make that, you know, higher level, it's probably not a lot of point. I wish that, you know, there's a better outfit for Link. Right, this could be a real challenge. We'll probably die here. Oh dear. Wow, it's one of those in Breath of the Wild as well. But there's 4 of those in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I know it's not a lot. But they are much bigger than that one, I'll tell you. Yeah, they are quite dangerous as well. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Breath of the Wild. You know, alright, it's got that little Nintendo cuteness about it, but by Jove, you know, that game is not easy game. It's only when you figure out, you know, you figure it out a little bit that things become a lot easier. Now, Link can do sneak, and the actual sneak mechanic in Legend of Zelda is much better than Skyrim. No, honestly, but of course they have had, like, you know, 6 years advantage on them. So we can take out some bandits. Just so we can get some weapons. That's all I'm doing this for, really. So we can get some weapons. Oh, there's a note here. Oh, which... A leather journal. Let's read the journal. Link does like to read. You know, he even read, you know, he even read Zelda's journal as well. Bit nosy, isn't he? Hard to believe. Now, this actually explains, I do believe, is this the one? Although it may not be. Alright, I'll read it. First entry. Hard to believe I filled up that journal already. I never realised how much of Cyrodiil I hadn't seen yet. So much diversity, yet so much destruction from the Great War. A lot of history has been lost here forever. The exhibition is ending soon and everybody will be turning home. I have one last task to perform before I do the same. I'll send the other journal ahead with my supplies and the artefacts we've recovered. I've received word from my contacts in Skyrim. All seem quiet for now, probably for the first time since King Torrig was killed. I should be able to make the crossing quietly enough during the night, so long as there are no Imperial patrols to deal with. So this really is explaining. So this is, you know, kind of a if you have the alternative start one, this gives you, you know, explains that whole intro where you're on the cart, what happened before that. So this is a good little thing to have. So much for being discreet. I crossed the border near a small village called Helgen and made my way up to Darkwater Crossing. Unfortunately, I can't get back to my camp now because the area has filled with Imperial patrols. It seems they are searching for someone very important. If I'm not mistaken, someone they intend to ambush here. This could be the very thing I am seeking here in Skyrim, but crossing the border in the dead of night without passing through the checkpoint has turned out to be a very bad plan. 4th entry. I awoke early this morning with an Imperial sword pressed against my neck. A patrol found me camped under a rock outcropping on the edge of the volcanic marshes. I guess I wasn't as well hidden as I thought. I have no idea where they're taking us, but I've been stuffed in the back of a rickety old cart being pulled by an even more rickety looking old nag. At least they let me keep my journal. For now. Shores, bones. If only I'd known sooner. The ambush, the captives in the cart with me, Stormcloak rebels, led by none other than Ulfric Stormcloak himself. There's no time to explain properly. I scarcely believe it myself. It hadn't been for the dragon, I'd not be here to write this down. Yes, a dragon. Big, black, as large as the towers of the keep itself. It swooped in out of nowhere and laid waste to the village and the keep. General Tullius didn't take my head today, or the heads of several Stormcloak rebels, but that doesn't matter now. Hadvar and Rayloff set aside the differences to help survivors. They went into the lower keep hours ago, something about caves with a black entrance. I don't think they're coming back. I'll have to see if I can get out of the city and down to Riverwood. Someone needs to warn them. This building won't remain standing for much longer. I still can't believe it. A dragon. Straight out of the legends. Nobody back home will ever believe me. So, yeah, I thought this is rather good. It kind of explains that whole beginning. Can I take it? Oh, I've only got it, yeah. Alright, so it kind of explains that whole beginning, which I think is a nice touch. So we've got to find somebody in here. So I'm just going to do this and then we'll carry on. So there's a place mentioned in a cave. So I would imagine, rather than go through that whole intro bit, you don't want to see all that, do you? You've seen that a million times before. I thought maybe there'd be some bandits here, but it doesn't look as though there is. So Link doesn't have too much of a challenge. So we'll pop into this cave, which is really, you know, the exit that you come out of the game. But we're not going to go to Riverwood. Although we could. I suppose, but you know, you've seen that hundreds of times. But we got to get some weapons from somewhere, otherwise we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And with the special edition, of course, it looks obviously a lot better, a lot sharper visuals, and you know, on an Xbox or PS5, you can get better performance, 60 frames a second, get additional rocks and you know, and things like that. So let's go in here. Let's just get this. And you know, try and be very careful. Because we have to get some weapons somehow, so it'd be good if we can get a weapon, wouldn't it? I better go careful. Is there any wild creatures here? Is there one? Because we have to get it with a knife, which would be a little bit tricky for old Link. Oh, there's somebody over there needing my help, which is... So this is a good kind of alternate way. So if you're on alternate life, you can still do this main quest, but this is kind of via explaining in the beginning. And yeah, we don't want to pickpocket him. And doing a different version of it, you know, instead of the main coming in on the trucks bit. I came to see what was going on here. Cough. Are you mad? You need to warn Riverwood. Quit messing around and get down there. So obviously, you know, can't be scripted. So, you know, because we haven't got that scripting tool. I can't remember what it's called. What? No, you don't understand. No, you don't understand. Oh, to oblivion with it. You're here, and I need help. I need a healing potion before I can go on. So, have we got a healing potion? Have you got that healing potion yet? Well, I haven't looked in pockets yet. Yeah, I do have another one. Although I wanted it myself. I tell a lie, I haven't got one. I thought I picked up one. Oh, that's a stamina one, wasn't it? Sorry, Avir, but I'm afraid I haven't got one. No, I don't have one. These don't take long. I can't last long like this. Alright. Okay, so we've got to try and get him one. I wonder if anyone, if there's one lying around. Well, actually, I think there is one lying around. Because if we go over here, because I know Skyrim, been playing it for 11 years, although people seem to think I don't know anything. I do know. Oh, I know most of it. It's just I forget them. That's all. So don't be too hard on me for that. I just forget a lot of it. Right, okay, I found it. So have I got it yet? Yeah, well, yeah, I have. Give us a chance to answer. Yeah, I have one right here. I'll take whatever you have to offer. So it's scripted, so... I thought I had one. Hang on. Oh, that just increases it. Oh, well, we haven't got one then. Alright, let's have another look around then. Now, is there a... So it just says I've got to get one. Alright, well... Is there one in... there used to be a cart around here, but... I got a feeling you can't go all the way back here too. It's kind of blocked off. So I don't think you can go all the way through. Oh no! Last thing we want is a spider spitting at us. So we do this. Go on, Link! I know you're fantastic with a bow. Oh wow, he is fantastic with a bow. Although we better get him before he gets you, Link. Come on! Wow, it's tough on that. You almost got it. Motion controls aren't working so well. Which is, yeah, I'll tell you what, motion controls work absolutely beautiful on our Nintendo Wii U, which is what I bought second hand, purely to play Breath of the Wild, because it was made for Wii U, and it just upscaled very slightly. Well, it wasn't so much upscaled, it just had a slightly longer, you know, upscaling thingy. You know, it kind of got rid of the jagged edges. Things like that. Now this... Right, okay, now we've got a healing potion. We've got two, so we've got one for ourselves. Plus we have an iron mace, which should come in handy. Ow! Oh, there's another spider. Quick, get him, Link! Link! There you are on these things, are brilliant. It's so creepy, aren't they? Look at the spit at Link. Good job you hit a rock. Go, Link! Now we could do this with motion controls, of course, but motion controls, you know, on a Switch you probably could do it. Oops. Well, you can do it, but you know, I don't know. You might be able to, I don't know if you can use motion controls on Skyrim. I wonder if you can, but I'll tell you what, that'd be worth getting just for that. Wow, it's a breeze. You could say a slightly over the top breeze there. Right, so we've got enough now. Could do with a sword though. See, I do believe all this is blocked off, so you can't actually go back and, you know, you can go into the beginning part, you know, do it from, you know, the start of it, you know, where, oh, I tell you, I might go up. I just want to see if I can find a sword, really, because obviously Link is a bit of a swordsman, isn't he? You know, he's good with a sword, he's good with a bow. I mean, Link's just a general all-round nice guy, isn't he? But my God, you can take down anybody, can't you, Link? He's very modest. So I just want to see if he's got a sword for him, because, you know, we can't go out into a big wide world without his sword. I think in one of the Zeldas he starts off with a wooden one, but we haven't even got that in a minute. Oh yeah, and this is where it's blocked off. See, so you can't actually go back inside it. The only way you can do it is to go in from the front way, you know, just after it, like what you do in the when you start the game normally. Okay, so we gotta go back out now. We've got the healing potion. We're going out. Where it is? Is it RayRay? Could be Advar. Who knows? It's one of the two. Right. Link's a bit worn out. He hasn't got a lot of stamina at the beginning of the game. So we've got to pray to the statue there. Now, we have got a power where, you know, we can pray to the great Hylian beauty. So, what does this do? So we are recover health because we've got the Lady Stone. We can. Oh, that's our particular trait we picked for this character. Okay, we can recover stamina quicker as well. We have. So we stand still while sneaking. We can sense moving targets within 350 feet, which is wild. Okay, so we can also have status bar that goes in longer as well. So that helps me out because apparently, you know, there's a rumour going around that I can't see health bars, so I need help. A bird periodically indicates an animal to hunt for extra lore or the nearest foe in combat, reducing armour by 200 points and magic by 25. So this is one of the things that you pick as your starting kind of trait, which is added onto the normal Skyrim game. And naturally you can eat human corpses while sneaking with weapons sheathed to fortify. Yeah, I didn't know I had all this. Plus I learn all skills faster and I can detect enemy health while weapons are drawn. So fantastic powers that I have. But we can actually pray now. If I do this I can pray to Hylia. To the goddess, of course. I'm not sure how long we got to pray for. I do believe we have to pray for a certain amount of time to get the boost. But I think we're okay. Link's okay. I think he's okay. Alright, Link. I think we just get up. So each day if we just pray, we'll get help from the goddess. So let's go back to RayRay and see if we can help him out. Have you got a potion yet? He said. Oh, I didn't hear it. Have you got a potion? Yes, I have one here. Excellent. I'll take whatever you have to offer. Advar. So we'll give him that. Oh, hang on. We have to get out of the cave before it collapses. Come, Advar! Quick! Quick, Miss Guy!
Keep an eye.
Quick! Quick! Let's come out, Advar. You've got a sword on you, Advar, please. I haven't got one.
So did
I thought we were all dead long time
The
ago.
damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up. The war might be about to take an ugly turn. Hard to believe it was just a coincidence, that the first dragon anyone's seen for centuries attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed.
Oh, who'd have thought that? Hang on, let me just check the volume level of the game. Yeah, I don't know if that's a little bit quiet. Well, that's a look sensitivity, so why would it be in there? It'd be an audio ray. Yeah, that looks fine. You know, footsteps maybe a bit too much. Music, we have to turn it down a bit because, you know, I'll tell you what, we will turn the rain down and we will turn this down because the thunder is extremely loud with that. Okay. Okay, let's, still need to find a sword. Unfortunate, Matt. What was it? Might find a sword. We could go in the other way and we might find a sword. I know it's a bit of dull because, you know, you've seen this a million times, but... What do you think, Hadvar? So, we can still do the kind of main quest by doing all this, but it's just done in a slightly different way. But in the... You know, before we start going out and adventuring in, you know, in Hylian plains... Obviously, I need a sword, so I'm just going to go in, find a sword, and then come back out. That'll do. Come on, Link. Whew. It's hard for Link. He's had a bad start. Always gets a bad start in these games. Apparently, I've only played 2. Tell a lie, 3. I've played 3. I played that real kiddie kind of one. But apparently that picks up and becomes a although they're kind of cute, seem like kiddie kind of games. They're a bit more than that really. Not much more, but they do get pretty hard. And Breath of the Wild, is classed as a hard game apparently. Now I don't know which one we go through. I think it's the right-hand one, isn't it, for Stormcloaks, isn't it? Although I don't think Link's a member of the Stormcloaks, is he? He's a member of the Hylian Guard, which is probably the Empire. Boo. Well, I'm not that. Just get it. Now I'm just going to get a sword. I might sell that, although it's not worth a lot. I'll sell that. Well, we got a hatchet. Not really kind of, not in the mould of any kind of mould, is it? So we just need a sword. Now, as texture's really nice. Although you're not seeing this in 4K, it's only 1080p. I think you'll agree, textures are vastly improved with this this lovely graphics mod on, which is really, really nice. I am a big fan of graphical upgrades. I'm not, I don't like to change the gameplay too much. I'm pretty satisfied with the way the game is. Just the odd tweak or two. There's nothing wrong with a tweak or two. Look at those baskets. I mean, I don't think Link has ever seen a basket as good as that. Have you, Link? He's not going to answer. He won't answer. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Now, and we could also put that on. Now let's have a look. See how we're doing. See, we're doing that tripe. I think that's more like Link, isn't it? I mean, it's a shame that Link's stuff hasn't got any good stuff. I think we won't wear a Stormcloak. We're Link. We're different. So we'll just take what we can to sell. Now I'll tell you what, that looks like a good sword. Drink, we could also sell that. There's a sword in midair. It's kind of a little bit odd. So we're going to take all this. We're not going to wear it, but we are going to equip this sword. Because this is what we're looking for. A nice sword. Now we could have either one of these. But, he's a bit of a sword character, isn't he? Not sworded. So, now we're a bit more like you'd expect Link to be. With his sword, his bow on his back. That's all you're getting. Actually, what is that worth? Not a lot. Should be 3 potions in here when I grab those. Don't forget, it's only the ones that are kind of lighter than the rest that you can open. The rest you can't open. You should all know that by now. And I've tried looking up there on, on the 11th of the 11th of the 11th. And, because I looked at just about every single thing. If I had done a playthrough of Skyrim when I first started the game, I would have taken about 1,000 hours of real time, not game time. And the game, would have been extremely long, and my streams would have been dull and boring because I would have searched every single piece, every location, every single corner. That's what I did. So we'll take anything that's over about 20. Alright. We'll sell all this now. And now is our first Hylian shield, which suit Link to the boots. What would it come under? Iron, steel helmet? No, what's it called? Iron, that's it. So we're going to make that a favourite as well. So now we're pretty much kitted up as you'd expect him to be. Although for some reason those are floating up in the air. A little bit odd. We can sell all these. I mean, we could wear them, but who wants to wear their horrible stuff? We got another dagger to sell, but it's only worth 2. Probably be lucky to get 0 for that. So we won't bother. That one is worth 2 as well. Now I think we're maybe a little bit overweight now. Just slightly. Sorry, madam. Didn't mean to rob you of your womanhood. Right, we need to drop stuff. Okay, anything's over 10. Well, anything is under 10, sorry. What the Christ? flaming hell is that? What? I tell you what, we're selling that. Crumbing heck. Crumbing Nancy's. I mean, that's awfully. God, blimey heck. I got all excited there. Sorry, I just took a while for me to calm down from that. I'm always tempted to say bloody hell, but I won't do that because, you know, that would be very bad of me to say the word like that. God. Oh, this is so. I mean, I'll eat everything. Yeah, I'll eat that. I'll eat that. I think he's not a big fan of all this stuff. Any food I can drop? We'll have to drop these. Oh, shame, I was going to sell that. What's that worth? 12 and 5. Okay, that goes. Can I move now? Oh, shame. All I need is get to a shop. Any kind of money would be great. Oh. Alright, okay, anything under 20 now. Oh, not that. Alright, I'm gonna have to drop that. Anything under like 15. Alright, Imperial. Rubbish. Rubbish. Right, now we're going for this because it's worth a little bit more. Soldier's Hood. Steel Dagger is even better. Okay, so we'll have to drop that. Might be something in here. How are you on lockpicking, Link? Well, he's pretty good at unlocking chests. You just got to unlock them, and you know, he just pulls them open, and they unlock. So we all have no problem with this. So there's a bit of money. There's a nice book, and there's a mage outfit we can sell. Oh, I know that I can't move. I cannot believe what I just. I cannot believe that. So that's going. Okay, that's going. Okay, we won't do the rest. We got enough for now. So, Link, make your way back. We'll work it out. We're not going to go through. We're not going to do the whole playthrough. We're just going to do enough to get a sword, sell a couple of items. I'd cook a meal, but I run out of. What do we call it? Sorry, everybody. Sorry. Sorry. Right. I don't think he's very sorry, really. He gets tired a lot, doesn't he, Link? But he's, you know, he's been asleep for 100 years. And yeah, I wonder when the next 10 out of 10 game is. I mean, the last game I knew that got 10 out of 10 was Zelda Breath of the Wild. Got 10 out of 10 by most people, including the press. And I won't press you on that. Oh, no, that's what I'm laughing at. So we just go to the nearest shop. Oh no, it's the Riverwood. So we are kind of repeating the beginning. But yeah, but with Link. Well, let's put on his, you know, his special apparatus. Okay, so you know, we want to look the part, don't we? It's a bit tired, obviously. We'll see if we can get a river, sell the stuff. How long are we doing? An hour. I'll probably do an hour and a half. Because with the headphones on. Please, Microsoft, when are you going to allow a USB mic? Yeah. Sony been doing it for years. I think. Well, since PS4. So, I mean, that's a few years. Yeah, I think you know, it's about time you caught up, Microsoft. Yeah, for Link's sake. Right, okay. You know, first real challenge for Link. A fox. Somebody say something. Somebody up there? Excuse me. Hello? My name's
I've
Link.
been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
What have you got for sale? Can I sell my stuff to you? Oh, what a shame.
See ya.
You're just a hunter. They're only interested in hunting goods. Fair enough. Makes sense. Sorry I drew my sword. stone thingy down here. Link's good at climbing, but he's also good at jumping down. Learned that from a very young age. He's had 100 years to train for this. So I'll take you somewhere around here. Or I don't know my Skyrim. So well, obviously he's going to be a warrior, isn't he? So you know we're going down the warrior route. But I didn't realise that Link would start off with no weapons and armour. So as soon as we get some steel. So actually, if I go and tell, who have I got to tell? Actually, that's a good idea. Save. Alvor, yeah. If we talk to Alvor, you know, although I, you know, not swinging with the Empire. Hello. Evening.
What do you want?
What are you doing out here, Murdoch?
Need something?
Hello, Odessa. How are you?
Yeah?
What have you got
Take
to
a
sell?
look.
All right, I will. Oh, good. We can sell stuff. Right. Okay. So we're gonna sell. Yeah, we'll probably sell that. I mean, we could use it. I mean, Link was, you know, good at all kinds of weapons. Really, he could use anything. But for now, we're gonna get rid of the axes, get rid of the 2 longbows. We're gonna keep that one, and we're gonna. Well, I suppose we all keep one of these. What are we wearing at the moment? An iron shield. So really, that's the only thing that's giving us any kind of wealth, really. And that. But I may as well sell that. Maybe I'll keep that just in case. So sell that. But we could also. I'll tell you what. We can go back to Falkreath, but we can get the other boots. We can make a tremendous amount of money here. Yeah, we could be a money grabbing. Oh, unfortunately, you can't afford it. Blimey. I suppose we could deconstruct that. But I mean, we could get another one of these, couldn't we? You can't afford this. You can't afford this stuff. Shame. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Oh no, oh no, it's alright. No, we could wear that. But man, I'd like to sell that to him. Anything else you want to buy? Have you got any steel or? Although we're going to get some for free in a minute, so what's the point? Thank you. And I wonder what that is up there. That's a shrine. That's a shrine. I wonder if that's the place I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, the Moonforge. Yeah, the Moonforge is if you want Lord of the Rings weapons. Watch out, Link. Wolves are coming. And you know, if we get a perfect time, we can get a perfect time. You know, we can get a perfect parry. And we can lock on, of course. Oh dear, we haven't got a lock on. Well, maybe we ought to look for a lock on one. But the trouble is, poor old Link, he can't get any mods on, unfortunately, because of all these ridiculously overpowered graphic apparatus we have. Oh, I'll tell you what, let's make it. Oh, I could sleep actually. So I could sleep on the spot. Wait, 8 o'clock. They'll all be up then. But with vivid weather, you can adjust the daytime, you know. But look how vivid this looks. Oh my god. Yeah. God, I'll tell you, Breath of the Wild look like this, it'd be fantastic. When are they gonna... You know, what I would say to you, Nintendo, is get another console, but a powerful console with a mobile bit that you can detach. Alright, it might cost you £500, but we'd be able to stream, be able to do all the lovely stuff that we couldn't do before. What do you think? Is that ticked? Apparently, stream is still keeping up. I'm keeping an eye on the text, and there's obviously a lot of people coming in. But yeah, if we make friends with Alvor, he will actually give us some steel and iron every so many days. He will restock.
We have company.
Sigrid! Link's here! Aren't you, Link? I mean, it's not a bad likeness of... yeah, let's take it off. Let's take off his hat a minute.
Hadvar,
Looks a little bit like Link, doesn't
I'm
it?
so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry.
Oh, me?
Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Oh, thanks.
Now then, boy.
So sit down.
What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a
Yeah,
cave
yeah, because
bear?
we want to be on
I
Alvor's
don't know where
side.
to start. You know I
Plus
was
he's,
assigned to General
Imperial
Tullius'
as
guard.
well.
We were
Sorry.
stopped in Helgen when we were
Don't know why
attacked
Link did
by
that.
a dragon.
Must be something not agreeing with him.
Dragon? That's
Sorry, I keep clicking the mic. I
ridiculous.
keep playing with it.
You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to
Yeah.
tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I
Yeah,
don't know
no,
if
no.
anyone else got out alive.
Oh, I
I
may
doubt
have
I'd
accidentally
made it out
stolen
myself
that.
if
It's 'cause I was
not
trying
for
to
my
flick.
friend here.
I didn't realise I was
I
on
need to
there.
get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened.
Didn't both.
I thought you could help us out.
Sorry about that. I'll drop it. I'll drop it. Link could drop it. He didn't mean to do that.
Food,
I'll drop the cabbage.
supplies,
I'll
a
tell you
place
what,
to stay.
that is the best looking cabbage I've
course.
ever seen in
Any
Skyrim.
friend of Hadvar's
Look at
is a
the
friend of
detail
mine.
on that. It's what
Glad
these
to
mods
help
do.
however I can.
Look at that.
Like
I mean,
said, I'm glad to help in
look at
any
the
way I can.
carpet and the floor
But I need your
and
help.
the table, the chairs. I mean,
We
everything.
need your help.
So, apparently he's given me a lot of stuff. Well, he hasn't got a lot of stuff. I mean, the cheese might come in handy. Oh yeah, I love that, I love that. Oh yes, thank you very much, sir.
The Jarl needs to know
Shane?
there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I've
We
got to
need
go
to
and
get
hunt.
word to Jarl
Find,
Balgruuf
not
in
hunt.
Whiterun to
Sorry.
send whatever soldiers he can.
Yeah, I'm not
You'll
worried
do
about
that
that. I've
for
got
me.
to find
I'll be in
Zelda.
your debt.
Because Ganon apparently is swirling round and round Hyrule Castle in Skyrim. And we have to save her. So we have to strengthen her. I'm not going to ask about this. But I'll
I
ask
see
if I
no
can use your
harm in
forge.
it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons.
Yeah, I
if
know, I
you've
know.
got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new.
So this is
Take
for
what
the
you need,
duffies
my
out
friend.
there. So when we first
Within
played this
reason.
game, we didn't know about all this crafting.
I-
Does it look like
You
they
know.
have big teeth?
But you learn
Well,
it from all these
I'd
people.
better get back to work. You two make yourselves at home.
Yeah, because I would like some of your steel, please. And you know, doors open and close very quick in this. Whoosh! So on the next Elder Scrolls, it won't matter if we go through a door because it's so quick. It's almost like you're just walking through it.
What is it now, Mother?
You know, he must have thought about going to the pub, changed his mind.
Dragons now, is it? Please.
Yeah, I won't believe her.
If
She's
you
a
keep on like
nutcase.
this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things
So
to do
now
than
look.
listen to more of your fantasy.
We can take all this. So that is why. Well, I didn't know actually at the time, but I always come and side with Alvor, not because I want to be an Imperial, but because I can get all this stuff. Because now we can craft. Now I don't know. But apparently we can do all this sort of buckles, buckles, chuckles, offers, all these kind of. Not that it shows it, but still. So there are all kinds of little things like lanterns, all kinds of stuff. Because we've got special travel lanterns we can build as well. We can do all that, jewellery, we can do all that. I think we'll just find this stuff. Wow, we could make a lot of stuff. What's that? The greybeards. Wow, I tell you, we've got a lot of extra good stuff here that we can do. I know, I love it, and I'd love it if I had one of those. Link, do you want one of these? That's a solid plan. So we've got enough iron. Now, what can we make? Can we make links? Make a shield? Like a Hylian one? Wood. Oh, you can make a wooden sword. Surprising. Right, let's see, anything else? Oh, yes, this is drifter armor, which That is very, very nice. If you're a lady, I mean, I suppose if you're a guy as well, it would look really nice. Mirax robes? Oh, we can even make a necromancer's boots. Oh, yeah. I mean, look at this. Oh, jeez. I mean, this, I don't know, is this kind of Linkish? I don't know. Could be, couldn't it? Wow, this is bleach. What do I need for that? Oh, refined malachite. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that'd be Linkish, isn't it? It's kind of green, isn't it? Off-white, you know, gone, you know. Oh, well, yeah, we can make all things we don't normally, you know, what we don't normally. Fantastic. What boots have we got on? What kind of weird boot? Well, something happened to our legs. I don't know what happened to it. Right, do you mind if I used, you know, I've got a bit of wolf stuff. Wolf stuff. Right, let's use that up. Right, because we can do bondage, you know, little pouches, you know, we can have it. I just need the leather strips, all that kind of stuff. Sort of buckles, you know, all kinds of buckles. So we've got buckles in this as well, so buckle up. Right, so what we can do is we get this and then we can say put it on, say, there. I mean, I don't really want to wear it on there, but say I want to do the shield, look. And now we whip that up now from whatever it was. What's that, 26? Same we can't do it on the normal armour, innit? But we'll do this one as well. Because, you know, they're doing all this stuff makes it far superior, so... Look at that, and then we can do the same with our weapons. Oh, Alvor is on there. Do you mind if I use it? Do you mind if I buy it? You know, I am the saviour of Hyrule. Although I've been asleep for 100 years, and there's nobody left. So we can make this to 12 to 16, good improvement. That one 8 to 10. That one 21, 24. And that one to 12. So we've used all our armour, and every now and again that will refill and we can come back. So that's the only reason I did it. We can take that and sell it to him. We can take the boots and sell it to him, and the gloves sell it to him, or wear it. So we can make some even more money. And they did want to do a whole economic system in this game, but unfortunately they had to take it out at the last minute because it just couldn't cope with it. And you know.
Good to see you.
Can I take any more supplies?
Have you
got anything else?
In any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Well, that's worth a bit. I'll sell
reach.
that. All right. Well, that's good reason enough, isn't it? I like our armor.
All right.
Hello. My, you've got beautiful skin for an elderly person, if I might say so. Oh, hello. I think it's supposed to be turned to right. So actually, it's gone sideways. What happened? Alvor, what happened to you?
Like I said.
Well, this is what can happen with
See you around.
mods. Must admit, it's quite quaint in its own little way. Right, sell this trash. Yeah, it's not much of a Link story, to be honest, is it?
Let me know if you see anything.
Alexa, room light 40%.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Yeah. All right, I'm not interested.
Yes, an ornament.
Oh, press that.
Solid gold in the shape. You could.
I can help you bring the claw
Got some
back.
coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you
Okay.
bring my claw back.
All right, well, I'm
Shout
up for a bit of coining.
trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to show this anymore. Yeah, I think, yeah, you know. I actually want it to be better than this. It's kind of gone down a bad road, really. So I'll tell you what, we're going to get rid of that one. Although that's superior. But we're going to sell that because we've got that. In fact, we'll sell that as well. And then we just see if there's any other rubbish that we can sell. So I'll probably use that one as my, you know, stuff. Probably sell that. It's not really Link, is it? If you had a bit more money, I'd sell a lot more. I mean, I'd probably wear that, you know, that's probably Linkish. If I could sell all that, I would. If I could sell all that, I would. But we're not selling that. I could sell the garnet. I tend to, you know, all my money that I've ever made in Skyrim is purely made from selling jewels. Well, and weapons. I mean, alright, I lied. I'm selling weapons as well. Mostly jewels. And my
Now, if you're going to
360
get
character
those
now
thieves, you should
has
head to Bleak Falls Barrow,
almost
northwest of
700
town.
million. 700,000. Because he's got a ridiculous amount of. I've got so many that I've had to leave them in safes at 2 particular locations.
You can see it from here,
Is
though.
that anywhere
The mountain
near
just over the
the
buildings.
castle? And look how razor sharp that is. Yeah, if you had a razor, you know, and the old cutthroat ones, you know, God, that is sharp as. Oh yeah, if you can see that in 4K, you know, I've done the odd 4K. They go a bit blinky on the broadcasting onto a hard drive. You know, apparently Sony's got it all worked out. Microsoft, you know, they ain't got a clue. Thank you, lady. Oh, I noticed we both like green.
I wonder why they
Link
only
wouldn't
stole
speak like
Lupin's
that
golden
because he
claw.
never speaks,
I mean,
dearly.
we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin.
He would fit well in
Lupin found
Skyrim.
the claw about a year after he opened the store.
Yeah,
He
all
never
right.
quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
Well, dodgy is he? Oh, I'm not interested in people that are dodgy. I doubt if I'll be doing these good or the other one, because I'll probably break them. It's a shame because I could go another 50 episodes if I could do those two.
The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to
Oh,
Bleak
that's a nice
Falls
little
Barrow.
place.
I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long.
Yeah, he'd
He's
scream
such a
otherwise,
child.
wouldn't he? But yeah, this apparently, yeah, we can actually grow stuff in the garden in here. All right, but you need to have special, you know, do the special stuff. So you got to, you got to use that. What's it after it's had some moisture? What's that say? Oh yeah, so we got to like draw down a bucket. But when I did this originally and tried to draw the bucket, I think it does say that you've got to allow it to finish the whole animation. So it does an animation where it brings it all the way over to there and pours it on there. Then you can till the earth and do all that. So you can do a nice bit of farming on this. Now there is a way in there, which I couldn't work out how to get in there. I thought you just had to read the letter. Alright? But I found out at a later time there is a little post box, and it's actually in there. In the little post box. I've just got to find it. Now, see, you can reset a farm, you can make a new farm, you can, so you can do all this special stuff on this. Yeah, apparently, although you got legendary, apparently. Now, I don't know whether you got to use that, but there's supposed to be a little letterbox here somewhere. Not sure where it is. Could be up here. It's got a little letterbox, and the key apparently is in the letterbox. Ah, there it is. So if we go here to the little letterbox, open it, you see? There's the key. Alright, so if you wonder where that was when you loaded this ticket, which is called Leaf's Rest. So if I look in the mods, it's not a very good Link adventure, really. But I thought it just, it would. Oh, actually, I should have crafted the Link. Oh, that was what I was going to do. So yeah, you got all these, okay. The noble. So you'll see some wonderfully enhanced stuff with the noble stuff, and then down here somewhere we've got Leaf Rest. Okay, so it's now compatible with Hearthfire. So yeah. Tells you all about it, and it's a great little place. So now we got that, we can now unlock the door and go into Leaf Rest. This is a beautiful little mod with a beautiful little house. Look at that, we can even write in our diary. We can even write in a diary. I mean, come on, lads. Let's try this out. There you go. So you can even write in a diary. Alright, so an animation. Thought we were actually going to write notes, but it's lovely cozy little place. We can open the glass window. Look, yeah. So it did open. It didn't just like disappear, and we got a load of beverages, which is of course we could sell because Link is kind of desperate. A lot of those nice empty chests. So it was a lovely little place, all beautifully done. Leaf's Rest. Definitely recommend that. It's got salt there. So you can put your salt in there. All kinds of stuff. Is there anything we could sell? No, that's empty. And it's got a nice animation when it opens the barrel as well, which is fabulous. But isn't this a cosy little house? With a lovely little oven there. It's more become a showcase for leaf rest, isn't it? Yeah. But you think that's all? Oh no, we go down here. And look at what we have down here. You thought this was a quiet little shack on the outskirts. Well, just on the edge. But look at it. It's a tremendous amount. Even got a sword up there. Let's... Well, we're desperate. Let's sell it. Lots of things. You got a little thingy. You can actually go up here and take the scrolls. You know, the Elder Scrolls. And you got a chest. So lots of room here. A lovely map of Skyrim with all the... Yeah, it's a little map of the, you know, where all dragons will appear. Alright, the kind of mounds where they appear. Lovely little bed. You know, lovely little cupboard. Beautifully kitted out, isn't it? Alright? But that's not all. You know, if I go to my left... Alright? See what I mean? This just goes on and on. What a beautiful thing. You know, a couple of soul gems there. You can put your soul gems in there. Alright? Look at all this. You get a nice bevy of weapons. See, we could take that. And take that. Because in you know, Breath of the Wild. Oh, I see. Yeah, take it off and put it straight in there. Which is a good idea, actually. Because, you know, trying to actually place it in there is a little bit hard. Then you come down here. You know, you've got the blacksmith area. Alright. See, so if we do this, alright, that turns it on, and then we can use that. See, it makes a lot of sense. So you can turn it off and on. And then you can use the anvil. I mean, brilliantly worked out. Right, and then you've got ingots, so this, you can place all your stuff in these kind of... So you can put helmets in there, store gloves in there, lots of chests. Wow, this is a real showcase, isn't it? There's lots of, you know, it's just for show. We've got a business ledger. So what I want to do, I want to trade. So I want to, you know, you can register. Do you want to register the merchant that gave you the letter and your favourites? I've no idea what that is. The old merchant will be, well, I don't know what it is, so I don't know what I'm doing, so I better look that up. Alright, so this is nice, isn't it? And then you've got a tannin rack, so it's a lovely blacksmith area. You know, you've got iron shield we can sell. You know, we're desperate. Okay, alright, so then we go down here. Oh, I think I've been down there. Alright, so, hang on. I got lost now, hang on, where do I come in? Oh crikey, we've got that yet. Yeah, it's more like a leaf rest showcase, isn't it? So that's where we were, came back there. Right, okay. So, we've got all this back here as well. Alright, all this bit, all around there, down there. Alright, there's another bit there. And then we've got this lovely bit here, which actually is kind of like a sauna. Well, no, it's actually just a place for rest. See? Isn't that nice? Oh, apparently there's a bookshelf. Oh, you can put books in the bookshelf here. So if you sit down, you can do some... Yeah, okay. Right, so there's a lot more than you think in this. Right, so if I open this and I go in here, you have a nice basement. So I'm not sure what you can do here, but apparently we can do all this. It's a lovely Hylian house if ever I saw one. It's better than in Breath of the Wild, really. I mean, this house just goes on and on, as far as I'm concerned. I think that's it, really. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think that's all. I think that's all there is of leaf rest. So I don't know. Let's find the way out. Do we know the way out? I have no idea. think it may be over here. Maybe over here. Is that it? Skyrim, there you go. Okay, it's a bit dark out there. Okay. And we come out of there. Now, isn't that a nice little place? Just built onto the end of Riverwood. Absolutely beautiful. So remember, the key is in this little post box. Alright, don't forget that. Let me try this draw water thing. So, yeah, nice little area here, little picnic, of course. But there's some chickens here, you know, so if you want a chicken as a follower, you can talk to him, alright, and he's going to follow him now. And every time you press it, it does something different. So you can say wait here. Alright, so you've only got 3 options. And then make sure you get home. So if you want to, you know, dump him. And then you can say follow me Chico again. Alright? So you can do that. So what you want to do is, I do believe you get the bucket here. Now, this probably crashed the game, so I'm going to... So I know there was a bucket down by the water there, and it seemed to crash the game. So I'm going to press that. Oh, spigot comes out of the water. Oh, right, okay. Oh, I see. So we do a little animation that. Where he picks out some water. Alright. And then we walk over here. And we can water it. Like this. I mean, I think whoever did this is actually fantastic. Somehow the bucket disappears and reappears over there, alright? But now that we've done that, I do believe we can do this. So now we can hoe it. So in a jolly good hoeing. Well done, Link. Shouldn't you be fighting moblids or something? Wow, he even got an animation of wiping his forehead, which is attached to his 3rd head. Right, then we've got some fertilizer, of course, so we're going to put some fertilizer down. There we go. Takes a little while to go down. Don't spread it, you know, all over the garden. Okay, right. Wipe his head a bit. Oh. Alright. Alright, it's carrying on apparently, but apparently we could probably stop at any time. Okay, it looks like we've got to do that a few times to do it. Right, okay, now that we've done that and fertilised it, I presume we can plant. Now, I don't know how you plant. I presume we just get some plants. So, I'm not quite sure how you do that. Oh, how to? Let's read it. Step 1, water the soil. You draw water from the thing, then be careful not to drown the soil. Step 2, till the soil. Use the hoe. If you want good soil, you need to work hard. Step 3, use the sack fertilizer to increase its efficiency, but if you want too much can harm your crops. After completing 1, 2, and 3, select new farm from the menu. Okay, new farm. Are you ready to start a farm? Yes. Was that even fertilizer? It doesn't look or smell like it. Okay, so we've got to put a bit more fertilizer on it. Alright. I didn't know I could do all this, to be honest. It's kind of thrown Link out of the window, but I mean, you know. I think Link's quite happy that he can farm, although he probably couldn't give him monkeys. The farm's already complete. Right, now what? Oh, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Right, activate the soil. Right, now we can put our things in. Do we really want to do these? I mean, we could do. So now we can actually do it. So you've got to do a little bit of effort to actually get this thing going. Let's do a thistle branch. I don't know why I would do a thistle branch, but... And then you can continue doing that until you've done every single one. Okay? So that's a nice little attachment. I think when I came round here, there was a bucket here. And when you hit this, it kind of went into a whole crashing routine. So, but maybe it was going to do an animation, and I thought it just broke. Oh, so you can actually do that. Okay, but if you press a button, I suppose. So I don't know. I may drown it if I do this. So I presume I might have to. Throw water on it. So I don't know. So you can throw water on it. But obviously, you know, you don't want to overwater it. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be completely ruined. But yeah, I know this. Yeah, this kind of where it went wrong. Right. Okay. Now, yeah, it does seem like it's got to do that animation or else. Now, one thing I have noticed with this is the fishing seems to have disappeared. So I don't know what's happened to the fishing. It could be that it's gone a little bit further around. So it's only drawback of a leaf rest, but it could be that it's been moved somewhere else. I'm not quite sure. It's a very quick look a minute. I'm sorry to. Could say this is well and truly become leaf rest thing. It could be just moved to the other side or wherever. But I must admit I can't see the fish in here. It's just a little bit of a shame because some people like fishing. So I don't know where that went. Okay then, so I think that will do. I mean, it's just a little hour and a half, but just a little bit of fun. Put a tremendous amount actually put into leaf rest. Now apparently this chicken's always going to follow me. Alright, but I can tell him to go home. I can say wait here, but if I click it again, make sure you go home. So he's now going to go home. Now let's see how good his AI is. Plucky little devil, isn't he? Look at him. Wow, what tremendously good now. Right, he always goes with his AI. He's really. God, I'll tell you what, his creation engine's beautiful, isn't it? Look at it. He's a bit confused here with the boards. There you are, and he's happy at home again. Now you can do this one with a bigger one as well. So you've got Poplar and Chico. What you might call the best leaf rest you'll ever see. Well, it's the only leaf rest. So yeah, get this mod. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. I'll see you all next time. Hi, Drunk. And guess what? I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. And from me and Link, who I think is a remarkable rendition of Link. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Well, it's lovely hairy. I don't think Link has got a hairy chest. But I don't know what happened to his white kinky boots, but they kind of went up the creek. So in fact, I'll see if I can do something about that. I may have put the wrong clothing on because one of them is a kind of weird shade of rippy, and the other ones aren't. So I don't know what's up with with that. Might be that it's let's change to that one. No, I can't let that one. So from me and Link, thank you all for watching. And guess what? I'll see you later. Bye. Not much of an adventure, really, was it? Not really. Yeah, quick save it then and get out.